Listen carefully. If nothing is working in your life right now, if you feel stuck, tired, lost, like no matter what you do, nothing changes, this message is for you. Because the truth is you're not broken, but something is off. There was a point in my life where everything felt pointless. I would wake up with no energy, no direction, no excitement. I kept asking myself the same question every day. Why is nothing working for me? I tried motivation videos. I tried staying positive. I tried distracting myself. But at the end of the day, I still felt empty, still stuck, still the same person. And one night, I realized something that changed everything. It wasn't that life wasn't working. It was that I was living without direction. Not real direction. Not something I felt. Just vague ideas like, I want to be successful. I want to be happy. But what does that even mean? Your mind can't chase something unclear. So it keeps you exactly where you are. So I did something simple. Something I almost didn't take seriously. I grabbed a piece of paper and I wrote down my life. Not the life I had, the life I wanted. But here's the difference. I didn't write it like a wish. I wrote it like it was already real. I wake up excited. I am confident. I am financially free. I am surrounded by the right people. I am at peace. At first, it felt fake, like I was lying to myself. But something strange happened. Even though I forgot about the paper, my mind didn't. Slowly, quietly, my decisions started to change. What I watched changed. What I tolerated changed. Who I gave my energy to changed, not because I forced it, but because my mind finally had a direction. And this is what no one tells you. Your mind does not know the difference between what is real and what you repeatedly tell it. If you keep thinking, I'm not good enough, I always fail, nothing works for me, your mind accepts that as truth, and it builds your life around it. But if you start telling yourself a different story, even if you don't believe it yet, your mind begins to adjust. It starts looking for ways to make it real. Now, here's where most people go wrong. They think writing it down is enough. It's not. You don't just write your future. You align your life with it. That means you stop feeding your mind garbage. The music you listen to matters. The people you surround yourself with matter. The content you consume matters. Because all of it is programming you every single day. I remember when I was at my lowest, I was constantly listening to sad music, watching negative content, thinking about the past. And I didn't realize I was reinforcing the life I wanted to escape. So I made a decision. If I wanted a different life, I had to become a different person, not overnight, but daily. I started small. I created a simple routine. Every morning, I reminded myself who I was becoming. Every night, I visualized the life I wrote down. I spoke to myself like someone who believed in me. At first, it felt uncomfortable, but then it started to feel normal. And then something even more powerful happened. I stopped chasing everything. Validation, people, approval. I stopped running after it. And instead, I started building myself. That's when everything shifted. Opportunities started appearing. The right people showed up. My confidence grew. Not because life suddenly became easy, but because I changed. And here's the truth you need to hear. If nothing is working in your life right now, it's not the end. It's the beginning. Because when nothing is working, you have nothing left to lose. And that is your power. You can decide right now what kind of life you want, what kind of person you become, what you allow, and what you no longer tolerate. But you have to be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, are you living in alignment with the life you say you want? Or are you still choosing comfort over growth? Because transformation doesn't happen when you feel ready. It happens when you decide. So here's what I want you to do. Right after this, take a piece of paper and write your life, not as a dream, but as a reality. Then every single day, remind yourself, visualize it, speak it, act like it, even when it feels fake, even when nothing is changing yet. Because one day, you'll wake up and realize you're no longer the person who felt stuck. You became the person who got out. And when that happens, you'll understand something powerful. Nothing was working because you were meant to become someone new first. Start today.